yo. Here we go. Oh, man. How's everybody doing today? March 15th. It looks like they might have got the old Satanyahu. I hope they killed the fuck out of Netanyahu, that terrorist, genocidal, fucking pedophile piece of shit. I curse that motherfucker's soul. I hope he's deader than dog shit. Let me tell you something. That fucking demon, if there was such thing as an antichrist, that motherfucker would be it. Let me fucking tell you. This motherfucker has been hell-bent like Satan for 40, 50 plus years. If they fucking get rid of this fucking moron, do you know how much better this world is going to be here from now on? I'm sure there's other maniacs like that in Israel, but that dude was the fucking source. Like, he was a problem. Okay, now next, I hope they fucking get Trump next. I hope they fuck him up, that piece of shit. Or at least I hope they put him in fucking jail or hang his retard ass. God, that dude's a murderer. Murdered a bunch of children. Murdered a bunch of innocent fishermen with no due process in Venezuela. Murdered a bunch of children via Israel genocide in Israel, Gaza. This dude loves fucking murdering people. This fucking Trumpstein, terrorist Trumpstein loves murdering. He loves murder. He loves murder, clearly, by his actions. And his behavior says he loves murder. Yes, that's what it tells us. He thrives on it, gets off on it, gets off on suffering. Well, nobody can provide any food right now because of inflation is destroying the entire, public in the U.S. They're deader than shit. And people are waking up to these pedophiles in the government finally, too. It's looking, I don't think it's going to be enough, to be honest, but I wish it was, I wish enough of them woke up and realized they're getting fucking anal raped. Oh, by the way, remember how we talk about this Dave DeCamp guy once in a while? He's got the same name as my father, but I'm like 20 years older than this dipshit. I had this name 20 years before him. But, and I'm kidding when I say that. He's got antiwar.com. I like him and all and everything, but unfortunately, he thinks Israel has nukes. He's a fucking complete fucking retard. These retards don't stop. They everybody, no matter who it is, you think they're fucking cool, and then they say some fucking mentally ill shit. You know what I mean? But what are you going to do? Doesn't mean I don't like him. I think he's great. I think us DeCamps got to stick together. Like John DeCamp was a good man, too. When you look at these DeCamps, they're all fucking heroes. No offense. I'm not trying to brag, but like every DeCamp is always the good guy. And I'm glad I'm really happy about that. That's all. Like, I'm glad we're not the bad guy, Rothschild, Rockefeller shit. You know what I mean? We got John DeCamp with the Franklin cover-up. We got Dave DeCamp with anti-war. We got me with the meltology and anti-government, fellow man ruling over you when they don't have the right to. That's what I'm anti. Okay? I say we solve all the problems right here and now and get to the root of the problem, and understanding is you don't have the right to make any rules for me or anyone else. Zero. You don't have any authority over anyone. I don't know why you're so mentally ill, but unless you can get it straightened out soon, I'm going to have to kill every one of you because I want to be free. And you don't want to let me be free. So I have to kill you. I don't know what else. What do you want me to do? You don't want to let me be free. I have no choice but to kill you. What else can I do? I mean, all of us, I'm speaking for the entire public here. Because I am the public. Yeah, that's nuts. Oh my God, where the fuck are the links at, dude? I mean, where's that link at? Where the fuck is it? It's so weird though, having some dude's name that's the same name as my father though, Dave DeCamp, because like that's what all I heard growing up. What up, Jim Evaldis? Don, thank you, brother, for the dono. I can't thank you enough. Appreciate you. And Evaldis gave one a while back. I can't thank you enough either. I appreciate you. Keep them coming, buddy. Keep them coming, Evaldis. Keep the donos coming, please. I'm kidding. Damn, I need some propane gas today. I'm getting a ride to the store today, so any donos I can get. I would have had the truck fixed, but the guy didn't come Friday. Okay, he had to reschedule. He won't be back in town till Tuesday, so we'll get the truck fixed Tuesday, and I'll have my wheels running again. Hopefully, fingers crossed and all that shit. Send your blessings. That's all I got. I know, Jim. What's up, Jim? Evaldis, Don, I can't thank you enough. I got, man. And everyone else either, like everybody else who always donates. Dana Meltflood, Fiona, Sandra, everybody, all of you. I can't do it without you at this point. I mean, I never was able to do it without you, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about at this point. But yeah, it's rough. I tell you that. It's not like it's working. This place just ain't working, right? You know, for anyone really, except for a very limited few amount of retards, people, greedy pieces of shit, billionaires, the families, the upper class, the Epstein class. They deserve everything. They're royalty. We're just dog shit, huh? Animals, the Goyim. Well, I say, Goyim unite. Wonder Twin powers activate. Form of a. I'm just kidding. But yeah, Goyim unite. Oh, they're getting crushed by Iran finally. God, I hope they killed that fucking satanic, child murdering, pedophilic dictator of Israel, Satanyahu. I hope they killed Satanyahu. Yes, all the idiots out there believe in nukes. That's because they're children. They're childlike. No shit. See, this is a blessing. This is a blessing. The earth is now better now that fucker is dead. The vibration, you could feel the vibration has gone up already. Don't act like you don't feel it. I'm happier already. I'm having a great fucking day today. The vibration is way higher already just because of that fucking negative piece of shit's dead. Hopefully that fucker's dead. I mean, these motherfuckers are fucking dumb. I'm going to show you what should have happened on via cartoons I'm going to show you via cartoons what should have happened to all these fuckers in government and all these pedophiles. Let me just show you via a cartoon what should have happened. Here's what should. And we can all, here's some things that we can all agree on, right? What should have happened to the people in the government and the pedophiles and Epstein and all of them. We can agree on this. I know we can. There's one thing we can agree on. It's freedom. I mean, come on. I mean, what are we doing here? These are children we're talking about. We're talking about children getting tortured to death and raped and killed and then eaten to boot just to make sure they're going to fucking eat the motherfucking poor things. These fuckers are crazy. I don't have any new memes yet. It's too soon. It's too soon. Look, I got face dork anymore. They blocked me out of that shit. So it looks like Trump ordered 2,500 Marines over there. Like, what are you doing, bro? Wait, now you got troops on the ground now that are gonna get fucking out. They're going to get slaughtered over there. This isn't your area. These aren't like the sand people, dude, that you think they are from Star Wars or something or whatever, man. These aren't these. Like, I don't know who you think you're dealing with, man. Like, China's like, they got every right to defend themselves. I'm like, hell yeah, they do. And then Turkey's like, you know, U.S. needs to stop, but so did Iran. Fuck you. You don't get to tell Iran when they have to stop. They got attacked. You pay every restitution, you know, and then how are you going to pay back their lives that you murdered all the children? How are you going to pay that back, man? Like, how do you pay that back in restitution? Trump? Huh? You gonna let them kill Barron? Because that's what you should do. All your children should be slaughtered like you slaughtered their children, Trump. Are you kidding me? Same with Hegseth, the whole government. All I'm talking to the Trump admin. In fact, all of you retards, you're a gang of pedophiles. You literally are just a gang of strangers that have claimed authority over the population. And you all got to die. You literally all have to die immediately, if not sooner. Don't know how you're this dumb. Yeah, we got a major, major problem. And, you know, if you guys thought we had a problem with Israel and this government, well, Australia's got one even worse. People are getting arrested for freedom of speech now. Yeah, I hope they killed his ass. We could be jumping the gun. Who knows? I have no idea. You know, yeah, Australia's locked down, man. Dude, this is fucking goddamn annoying right now. This is annoying.
Arrested when he was chanting the phrase "from the river to the sea" to a crowd of protesters in front of him, and then again to officers as he was being arrested, and a younger 18-year-old woman arrested for displaying that phrase on her shirt.
An 18-year-old woman in Queensland, this is in Australia, faces 2 years in jail for wearing a shirt that says "From the River to the Sea." In Australia, you can bankroll mass murder and sleep fine, but wear a shirt that says "From the River to the Sea," you get 2 years in prison. So there's
got no freedom of speech. Why? Because Israel has infiltrated and taken over the Australian government. All the pedophiles in that government are all compromised by intelligence agencies, and they're all bribed or have taken money from APAC or whatever whoever the fuck it is in Israel, maybe in Australia. And so they're all completely, and they're doing what Israel's doing here, trying to make criticism of Israel or freedom of speech in America. They're trying to do the same thing in America. Israel is to take freedom of speech, and he criticizing Israel in Florida right now you can get arrested for freedom of speech in Florida right now for criticizing Israel. Australia, these cancerous, infiltrating, genocidal pedophiles have taken over the governments in all the governments and all around the world, the same way they have here, same techniques, same MO, if you will.
here's a little
shirt.
What
It's a shirt. I'm just saying it's just ridiculous.
So
Again, first of all, nobody has the authority to go around and kidnap you. And if anybody has a monopoly on that, they should all be executed immediately. That's not a free world. That's insanity. That's a gang. Okay, that's a ruling gang. That's a ruling tyrannical gang. Okay, nobody can punish you for expressing yourself. She caused no harm to anybody. And if somebody says, "Oh, you harmed me mentally," that's on you. That's nonsense. Again, that's literally your responsibility. You are a being. You have to have responsibility for yourself. Nobody can harm you mentally unless you allow it. See, that's on you. That's your own fault. And the only thing that we can do is if they're harming you physically. That's it, period.
18-year-old woman is one of the two people arrested. Her shirt had one of the banned slogans. The crowd could be heard yelling shame as she was taken away. Plenty of police.
Like, who are these pedophile retards in the government? These order followers. Like, dude, do you understand? You're kidnapping somebody for wearing a shirt. They harm no one, right? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you really kidnapping someone for wearing a fucking shirt you don't like? Because you don't have the right to punish anybody like that. Something's wrong with you. You don't understand freedom, man. Like, do I really have to say this, man?
Surrounding her and telling our cameraman to move back at times. The maximum penalty for saying or displaying the banned slogans up to 2 years behind bars.
Are you fucking?
I was just in Australia.
Are you fucking insane? I'm gonna kill every one of these fucking government motherfuckers. Just like here, I'm gonna kill every one of them.
Yeah, and the people are wonderful. I love
They're fucking crazy, man. They need death. They need to get hung again, so they're afraid of the people again. See, we're afraid of the government, and the government is supposed to be afraid of us. In fact, there's not even supposed to be a fucking government, because that's not free of anything. If there's a government, you're not free. If there's no government, now you're free of governments, rulers, pedophiles, religious nut jobs.
the people of Australia. The government is horrible, and they're completely kowtowing to Israel. You know, the false flag Bondi attack was there to get the government to do just this, to crack down on.
Yeah, right after this false flag that Israel did in order to crack down on this shit in Israel, next thing they do, what do you always look at? We don't look at the details of the false flag. What do we always look at? What's the first thing they do after the false flag? What's the first thing they do? And then you know everything you need to know right there. What they do, they made a law to where you go to jail for 2 years for freedom of speech, for your First Amendment. How dare you be free and have a First Amendment? So she's going to go to jail for 2 years for having a First Amendment freedom, and you violating it and not respecting her freedom, and you're kidnapping her. The government of Australia, the pedophile, infiltrated, genocidal government of Australia kidnapped her, violated her freedom, and they all should instantly be executed for this. Instantly executed. Everyone who had any part in it should be instantly executed right now. If I get my hands on them, they're dead. If I have my say about anything here, you're all dead, man.
On people's free speech and criticism of Israel. So they launch a false flag on Bondi Beach, and then they blame the government, saying that you're making these Semitic attacks happen, and the government they just crumble. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen, and that's what's happening. Here's how the Guardian covers it.
It's so bizarre, but it's really it's really a thing. It's really happening. Because there it is.
Two Palestinian protesters have been charged with violating contentious new Queensland hate speech laws, with one of them.
So some fucking nut job pedophile gets to decide what hate speech is. They get to rule over you now. They're your automatic ruler now. Whoever gets to decide what hate speech is. So whoever, the government, when they go hate speech laws, they're claiming more authority. Because whatever they say is hate speech is hate speech. They're claiming authority, the government, when they create hate speech laws, because there's no such thing as hate speech. There's only free speech, because you don't have the authority to go around punishing me for anything. You're not my daddy. You're not my daddy. I can say whatever I want. You're not understanding freedom. Like this is the easiest thing, man.
Allegedly saying the banned phrase "from the river to the sea." The arrest occurred at a small.
Unless you're a tyrannical bully that is going to use force and violence like a genocidal, pedophilic criminal, psychopath, then what, Protest
march, which started outside the state parliament building on Wednesday, just hours after the new laws passed by parliament last week went into effect. So they do so Benjamin Netanyahu and the Mossad, they do a false flag on.
You got a gang of order following pedophile retards going around dominating you, saying you're not allowed to think this way and say this or that. I'm ruling over you. I've claimed authority over you. That's what government is. A group of fucking gang of fucking pedophiles that has claimed authority over us, and they're making laws for us and rules for us all the time. And then they broadcast them on the news and say, you got to do this for us now and that. And if you don't, we're going to fuck you up. It's the easiest thing to understand. Nobody's supposed to be ruling over anybody in a free world. I don't get it. I don't know why y'all are this mentally ill here. You're basically retarded here. The mainstream public here in the world, you basically have the intelligence of a barnyard chicken at this level.
Bondi Beach. Then Benjamin Netanyahu comes out and points the finger at the Australian government for not doing enough to crack down on speech. And that's why this happened. And then boom, next thing you know, 5 seconds later, they pass a law banning speech in Australia. And 5 seconds later, they arrest someone and going to put them in prison for 2 years. This is really happening in Australia.
And it's fucking nuts, but it's already happened for years in the UK and nobody's been paying attention, man. Nobody. And then nobody's paying attention here when they arrested a sheriff here for free speech, a Facebook post. And then nobody paid attention here when you got the FBI, the criminals, which is intelligence. All the intelligence agencies are the pedophile criminals, the sex traffickers, the criminals of the world. The world is their stage, going around and terrorizing people for their First Amendment, for their Facebook posts. And the retards here think they're free. Boy, they're going to find out, because they already fucked around. They're about to find out now.
Did you know there's a character test that you have to pass to get into Australia? That's why, Candace Owens is banned in Australia. And the minister in Australia who banned her said she didn't pass their character test. What kind of character do the people have when they ban freedom of speech at the behest of a genocidal, murderous terrorist organization called Israel? Again, where are you taking your word?
Everything he said. Nailed it. Nailed it.
Test for character. Under the act, a person can be jailed for up to 2 years for saying a banned phrase, including from the river to the sea. And you can't even say globalized intifada. In doing so would cause menace, harassment, or offense.
Who? But says who? Your new ruler who tells you and gets to decide over you, the government, what hate speech is now. See how that works? You got a rulers, man. Don't you understand? The lawmakers are your rulers, man. Are you this dumb, people? What's wrong with you? They pretend to be your friends, and you somehow don't get it. They crush your brains in with they knock your teeth out, and somehow you don't get it that they're not your friends as they knock your teeth out, and you still don't get it, man.
Liam Perry from the Students for Palestine group had led the protest where there was a large police presence that included officers, the public safety response team. I'm not sure if everybody here knows the history of the different slogans from the government is trying to ban us from saying. So in the interest of education, I want to explain it to you. He went on to deny that the phrase was terroristic or anti-Semitic, saying it was instead of...
matter. You're not nobody's daddy. You're not the authority. What are you doing going around claiming authority, claiming that you got the right to punish people for their freedom of speech, man? This is what they don't understand here. You need to wake up, you barnyard animal, you chicken. You're like a chicken. This isn't a chicken can understand this. What's wrong with you people?
A call for freedom and dignity of the people between the Jordan River and the Mediterranean Sea. So when we say from the river to the sea, we're calling for the freedom.
Doesn't matter. They can say whatever the fuck they want, man. What are you talking about?
Of the people of Palestine. He discouraged others from chanting the slogan. Moments later, as protesters started to march, he was arrested. Witnesses said a second person was later arrested at the end of the march to King George Square, who they described as wearing a T-shirt that said from the river to the sea. Perry was released from the Brisbane Watch House on Wednesday evening. I love Brisbane. What a great city. Australian 9 News presenter has to explain that he's allowed to say it. Listen to this. Watch this, Jose.
Man arrested when he was chanting the phrase from the river to the sea to a crowd of protesters in front of him, and then again to officers as he was being arrested, and a younger 18-year-old woman arrested for displaying that phrase on her shirt. Now, I must note, as journalists, we are allowed to say that phrase to make for fair and accurate reporting and to explain why these people have been...
We're allowed like little baby children, gaga boo-boo, but I'm free. Even though mommy and daddy tells me what I'm allowed to say, my free speech is, even though I'm told by mommy what I'm allowed to say, like a child, gaga goo goo boo boo, government mommy daddy boo boo gaga boo boo goo goo.
Charged.
So if you're a reporter, you could say, I have to explain, the government allows us to have the...
It's fucking mind-boggling this is worse than the movies, the dystopian movies. Okay, this is worse.
This to say these words. Can you imagine living in a...
This is like idiocracy, man. This is insane.
Society, the humiliation that the people of Australia over COVID was bad.
Right about it. We got it right here, you shit stain. The U.S. can't criticize Israel in Florida without going to jail right now. I don't know what you don't understand.
Bad enough. That was unbelievable. But now the humiliation.
We have the same law in Florida a while ago, thanks to that fucking criminal DeSantis. that sold out to the Israel, dude. The butt fucker goes to Israel every day.
That your own government is arresting you and forbidding you from saying certain words at the behest of a genocidal government like Israel.
You're already there, man. The dude Facebook post the other day, the dude got
that has got to be humiliation. We'll be right back with more of this story.
In the UK, they're getting arrested left and right. What's this fucking idiot trying to sell now? God damn, gold, of course. At least it's gold. At least it's something cool like that. Shows he's awake in some levels.
or 800-476-7790. Do you have a response to this, Jose? What do
Yeah.
you think?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, people want to crack down on speech. They want to crack down on jokes and humor first. I mean, that's the first line of defense, right? And of course, that was also the importance of bringing you to the Bronx 2 years ago. You actually brought humor. We brought.
Okay, you guys get the idea. My bad. I didn't mean to play it that long. Yeah, it is. It's nuts. In Moscow, people are what? People are for 2 weeks without. People haven't had internet, mobile internet for 2 weeks. They're setting up a new society everywhere at once. Interessante. Yeah, everybody needs to be aware of the false flag alerts by Israel to blame in the U.S. to blame and by the intelligence agencies in the U.S. government. They all they're going to do false flag attacks and blame Iran to justify their criminal terrorist attack. Make no mistake, what the United States did was a terrorist attack on Iran. Attacking them in the first place is a terrorist attack. Again, they were negotiating, right? Not once, but twice the U.S. and Israel had a time to set up negotiations, and they murdered the negotiators. How are you supposed to negotiate with people that every time you go to negotiate, they blow you up? Can somebody explain that? Twice the U.S. and Israel murdered the negotiators from Iran, twice. And the third time, they murdered children in a school with the terrorist attack. So I don't want to hear jack fucking shit. And then the UK is going to help the US, the terrorists, showing you that they're a bunch of fucking terrorist pedophile fucks too? Genocidal fucks too that support the genocide in Gaza just as much as the US. Those fucking pedophile fucks, genocidal fucks. I'll say, oh, I gotta show this, man, because I mean, I know it's a little long. It's 13 minutes and shit, but I gotta show this video. It's 13 minutes. Yeah, I agree. Did you see the beautiful people of Iran in that video the other day I showed? Or Max Egan video? Of course, I showed it before that anyway at the other live stream, of course, but on from YouTube video. But before he did so, but yeah, I mean. Yeah. Let me show you this video. It's 13 minutes though. But people have to understand, like, what happened is around 420 years ago, there was a highly advanced civilization here and they got wiped out. And then certain areas weren't so electrified and melted like the rest of the world. They didn't get as melted up and whatnot, and they had pockets of survival. and advantages over the other areas of the world that got destroyed, so to speak, and they were able to become the royalty right away and send out their colonizers to go out and get all the Freemasonry everywhere, the infrastructure that didn't get destroyed in the Great Meltification event around 420 years ago, which caused all the water to go up into a gas and flood everything. And that's why you have melted buildings underwater now. And so they went out and tried to snatch everything up they could. And so you have these families that have been established here for 420 years, creating money out of thin air. The banks, in the beginning, when Napoleon and all them, when they funded Napoleon and all both sides of the war and all that, and they came up with this money system bullshit. They started with the gold and silver, and then the scam went on to be like they had some type of wealth to loan out, when what they were doing is they were handing out notes, receipts and pieces of paper, instead of having all the shit from the get-go. They just would use pieces of paper to acquire all this fake wealth anyway, because there's not supposed to be anyway. And so that's why you have these established families for hundreds of years here, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and these are the low life family ones. The rest of the higher ones, 13 families, you don't even hardly know their names. Santos Bonacci knows their names. Watch his videos about the 13 families. He kills it. But you need to understand that they have the real wealth here. They've been accumulating it for hundreds of years, these families. And then they send out their children like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and all these fake billionaires. They send them out to do their bidding. And they want you to think and believe that they're rich when they're just the children that have only been here for like 50 years compared to the families that have been here for hundreds of years accumulating wealth. And you think that Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk is the richest man in the world. You're a retard. This is how dumb you retards are that watch TV. They think Elon Musk is the richest man in the world. He's like one of their shit-stained sons that has to go out and actually work and be seen in the public and all this stupid shit. He ain't jack shit, man. None of them are. Okay? And they're just out there to do a fucking job, represent the Rothschilds, like fucking Epstein. And so they don't have any real money, wealth, real estate like these families have accumulated. It's insane how dumb these retards are here. You know what I mean? And, well, let me play this video, and they explain it pretty well here. You're going to kind of like this. I kind of like this, man. It's pretty fucking cool video. It's 6 days ago. The Truth is the channel. Almost 400,000 subscribers.
Imagine marrying into one of the world's most powerful families. They invite you to their estate for a wedding tradition, a game that, unknown to you, carries dire consequences. When you lose this game, you don't just play another round. You're given a short time to hide before your new family hunts you down to offer you to the evil they serve. While this is the plot of the film Ready or Not, the documents released by the authorities just 48 hours ago suggest this story is closer to reality than you could imagine, with the upcoming sequel revealing a global high council that mirrors these real-world power structures. The rabbit hole goes deeper than fiction. Today, we are decoding Ready or Not to reveal how art is imitating a very dark reality.
See, he doesn't understand. It's not imitating jack shit. The retards that make The Simpsons and shit like that, they went to Epstein's Island, man. You know what I mean? Like, these are the people making all this shit and putting it in front of you and laughing at you.
Ready or Not follows a young bride marrying into one of the world's most powerful dynasties. After the ceremony, she is pulled into a tradition dating back to the family's origin, a simple card game. During the game, she draws the hide and seek card. And while she thinks it's an innocent game from childhood, her new family is already putting on ritualistic masks and arming themselves. This isn't a game of tag. If they catch her, she is prepped for a ceremonial offering to the very entities that granted this family their wealth and status. Generations ago, a pact was made, a deal with the devil for absolute power. Now, every new addition to the family must play this game. And if that specific card is drawn, the blood must flow by dawn, or the debt is collected from the family themselves. While this sounds like a Hollywood nightmare, if you have been tracking the recent documents released, you know this story is far closer to reality than fiction. This film confirms the theory that to reach the inner 1%, you must be initiated into a hidden circle. In Ready or Not, the family didn't build their empire through hard work alone. They had extra help. Their immense fortune is the result of a 19th century pact made by their ancestor Victor Lee Damas with a mysterious entity known as the Baal. In exchange for his soul, the family was granted a gaming dynasty that rules the industry. The family even displays the term of this deal through their branding. Their most successful games are named after the benefactor and the ritual itself. La Bale's Gambit, Family Ritual, and Secret Console. While the entity appears only briefly, the board games immortalize him with a classic devilish features, pointy beard and horns, proving that the business itself is a monument to their partner. The games Sunrise and Abracadabra even hint at the ritual's deadline and the supernatural force that ultimately enforces the debt. Ready or Not suggests that the world's most powerful corporations didn't achieve success solely through innovation, but through dark associations. They reveal these ties through their logos and symbolism, just like it appears in real life. These recent files also connected top-tier CEOs and billion-dollar creators back to the disgraced financier's operation, proving that what many call design choices in corporate logos might actually be mandatory terms of a deal. While the first film focuses on one family, the sequel arriving on March 20th expands this to a global network of families that rule the world. It reveals that it isn't just one or two isolated groups, but a collective high council in total power. This explains why these inner circle figures all participate in the same patterns. Ready or Not isn't just a horror story, it's a revelation of who they truly serve. Another theory this movie tackles head on is the sacrifice for success theory. This is the idea that a soul is the literal entry fee for those inner circles. In Ready or Not, the family must provide an offering every time a new member is initiated through marriage. If they fail to fulfill that promise by dawn, their empire and their lives are forfeit. This mirrors reality with eerie precision. For years, the internet has tracked the chilling patterns of relatives and close associates who mysteriously pass away just as a star reaches a new tier of global influence. It becomes even more disturbing when you see certain figures openly allude to paying the price for their status. This is exactly what is shown in the film. The family must offer up a member they love to fulfill their pact and keep their fortune, suggesting that what many dismiss as a theory is actually a mandatory clause in a high-level contract. This ties directly into the evidence that generational power for the elite comes from serving ancient deities. In biblical times, there were accounts of those who offered their loved ones to a deity named Baal in exchange for absolute wealth and power. Just like we saw in my Late Night with the Devil breakdown, high-profile locations and their mascots frequently point back to this specific entity. In Ready or Not, the benefactor named La Baal isn't just a coincidence. It's a direct phonetic link and anagram for this ancient deity. La Baal is Baal, the deity who promises fame for the soul of a loved one. With the upcoming sequel revealing a global high council that governs our world,
You married into that family. Now they're dead. What you didn't know is that this goes far beyond them. By surviving hide and seek, you've triggered a new game. This time against the High Council families.
Whoever wins runs everything.
Everything? The world.
the message is clear. The cost of reaching the 1% isn't just hard work. It's a debt to an ancient power that eventually comes due. Once again, art is imitating a very dark reality. But the most disturbing thing this movie covers...
Again, it's not imitating it. The ones doing it are the ones writing it, you stupid shit stain. Dude, these are childlike retards, man. Childlike idiots that narrate these things.
Is the idea of elite hunting parties. On the internet, there have been many
amazing they can figure this much out.
Stories of such parties where the powerful hunt vulnerable individuals like a game. They bring them into secluded locations where they can get away with unthinkable acts. In the recent documents, while never directly addressed, certain mentions in the documented emails suggest that this level of evil could actually exist. Ready or
See, that's the problem. They hide their level of evil from all the retards with the TV that assures them everything's fine every day, and gaga goo goo boo boo.
not seems to show us a glimpse at what the horror looks like if it truly existed. It suggests
TV lies to the public in every day, convincing them and telling them that the world is perfect and blah blah blah.
that for those at the top, the pursuit is more than a crime. It's a ritualistic sport used to bind their inner circles together. When we look at the High Council being introduced in the upcoming sequel and compare it to the rosters found in the documents released, a pattern emerges. These aren't just groups of wealthy friends. They are a closed-loop system. And ready or not, the Ladamis estate is a sovereign territory. Once those gates are locked, the laws of the outside world cease to exist. This mirrors the description of the secluded island locations.
Check that out. Take a gander at a little Epstein action. Again, what do we see here? What do we see here? All that right there is still rooms of a building underneath there. Pockets of survival. These are all melted buildings that remained above the floodwater.
And isolated retreats found in the recent files. Dead zones specifically designed to facilitate activities that normal society would find unthinkable. The documents reveal an intricate web of non-disclosure agreements and mutual protection pacts that function in the same way. They aren't just protecting money, they are protecting a legacy built on things that can never see the light of day. To the Ladamis family, Grace wasn't a person. She was a resource to be used to fulfill a deal. When you look at the data within these files, you realize the elite don't see the world the way we do. They are playing the same game with us that we see in Ready or Not. This isn't the only film that suggests the elite are more than just people who worked hard.
Again, like I told you, you got your Epstein class and all this small percentage of people that are the predator class. They're what I call the predator class, Epstein class. And everyone else is the prey, or the guard dog, or what is that dog? That watches the sheep herder dog, whatever the fuck it is.
Harder got
sheep dog. Oh.
Lucky. The 1989 movie Society reveals how these.
You got the sheep, and then the ones that are awake, the sheep dogs that try to warn them from the predators, and then the predators.
Circles truly view themselves and how they separate themselves from the rest of humanity. The film follows Bill Whitney, a teenager who seemingly has it all: wealth, status, and a home in the most exclusive neighborhood in Beverly Hills. But Bill feels like an outsider in his own skin. He suffers from a persistent sense that his family and their high society friends are wrong in a way he can't quite name. His suspicions turn into a nightmare when he is given a secret audio recording of his sister's coming out party. On the tape, the voices of his family and their elite friends distort into wet, rhythmic sounds of a crowd participating in something far more disturbing than a celebration.
God damn!
God damn!
What?
What the hell are they doing?
As Bill digs deeper, he realizes that the upper class isn't just a social designation. The climax takes us to a high society gala where the truth is finally stripped bare. Bill discovers that the elite are a literal separate species that views the rest of humanity as biological resource.
You see, Bill? It's like this. There's no business like show business. Jesus, Bill, you never were one of us. Who are you? You almost understand.
What do you mean, reptile?
Don't you, Bill? You're a different race from us, a different species, a different class. You're not one of us. You have to be born into society.
Yeah, you're clearly the predator class. And you look at everyone else as a prey class, but then you don't realize there's people like us that will kill you.
Alien Scott. No, we're not from outer space or anything like that. We have been here as long as you have. It's a matter of...
They call us vampire slayers.
Breeding.
They participate in a ritual known as the shunning, where they physically merge their bodies into a singular, pulsing mass to feed off the life force and vitality of those they deem inferior. This was very similar to what we saw in my Shining movie breakdown, how a secret organization of powerful individuals fed off the life force of their innocent victims to live forever.
Which they called that the steams, the life force of the young ones.
Society moves past the idea of simple greed and enters the realm of biological parasitism. It suggests that the divide between the 1% and the rest of the world,
their soul,
isn't just a matter of bank accounts. It is a different state of being. It's a direct reference to literal class warfare. In the movie, consuming the poor isn't a metaphor. It is a physical requirement for the elite to maintain their youth and power. The film highlights a mutual protection pact where the police, the judges, and the doctors are all a part of the same shunting circle, ensuring that no outsiders can ever truly expose them.
So that anytime somebody comes in with information, look, we found out this. No, but nothing ever happens because you brought it to the criminals and they shut it down. Shut it down. They shut it down.
Shunting ritual represents the ultimate loss of individuality. To be a part of the High Council,
in the same way they shut down the investigation to the ranch in New Mexico, the Zora ranch of pedophile Epstein. I would go as far as call him terrorist Epstein.
Or the elite inner circle, you must literally lose yourself.
He's a terrorist like Trumpstein and Satan Yahoo.
And become a part of the collective mass.
Satan Milikowski.
This cinematic horror mirrors the infrastructure of power we see in the documents recently released. While the film uses body horror to make its point, the real-world evidence of closed-loop systems suggests a similar level of segregation. Just as the party in society takes place behind the high walls of Beverly Hills, the documents detail private flights to isolated estates and arranged encounters that exist outside of public.
Folks, you have to understand there's thousands of these islands, even continents.
Oversight. The broader evidence, including over 180,000 images and 2,000 videos, reveal an organized network that treats individuals as mere resources. Intercepted communications within these high-level circles often describe entertainment that is ritualistic in nature, designed to bind the participants together through shared unthinkable acts. By the time we reach the ending of society, the message is clear. The elite aren't just hoarding wealth, they are managing a harvest. They view themselves as a separate species, and with the sequel to Ready or Not revealing...
Maybe they are, man. Maybe. How the fuck do you know they're not? I don't know that they're not taken over by etheric parasites. So clearly something's going on. It looks like they're taken over by something. Some type of demons or entities or etheric parasites in the ether. After all, there's an electromagnetic ocean around us that you only pick up or detect a fraction of, you only perceive a fraction of it, of what is really in there.
A global high council, it seems Hollywood is finally admitting that this game is much bigger and much older than we were ever told. The documents reveal that just like in the film, many of the most influential figures in our world are bound by these dark, closed-loop circles. This reality explains why justice has been avoided for so long. The system itself is designed to protect the collective at all costs. Society tells us these individuals aren't just wealthy, they exist in a separate reality entirely. This is why it is so easy for them to use and discard people as if they're worth nothing. To them,
they have all of the police stations, all of the top leadership authority in they're all part of the gang. The judges, the top leaders in the police departments, fire departments, every department of the government, all of the top leaders in those departments are part of the gang here that protects itself, and never, ever, ever does it have to get in trouble or punished. Only you.
We aren't just lower class. We are different species. This movie suggests that the indifferences we see in the face of these recent files isn't a failure of the system. It's a feature of it. So what are we really looking at here? Is it just a pair of horror movies designed to shock us? Or are we witnessing a stage reveal of how the world actually functions? In Ready or Not, we see the contract, the idea that...
Ready or not, here I come.
But the elite aren't just lucky. They are bound by ancient pacts that require a constant ritualistic offering to maintain their status. Then society takes it a step further, suggesting that this high council isn't even the same species as us. They don't just want our money. They are feeding off the very vitality of the masses to sustain their own power. When you look at the recent files, the infrastructure for this game is revealed in plain sight. The private flights to isolated dead zones, the arranged encounters, and the staggering 180,000 images and videos found in the evidence tranches all points to a closed system that operates entirely outside of the law. It explains why justice is so elusive. You can't prosecute a circle that owns the judges, the police, and the narrative. The sequel to Ready or Not
And the narrative.
hits theaters in just 12 days. So let me know in the comments.
The news narrative. Mockingbird. They own it all. Vanguard, BlackRock, and State Street. Dipshits, wake up. They've had a monopoly on everything for centuries.
If you want me to do a full breakdown when it drops, Hollywood seems to be showing us the blueprint, but it's up to us to pay attention and decode what they're actually saying. Do you believe this film is an accurate representation of what happened?
They've had a lockdown ever since the Great Multiplication event. They've had a lockdown on this place. That's why people have gone away and tried to run from it. And then eventually now they're, captured again, infiltrated.
Is behind the scenes of the 1%? Or is it just playing off the theories we've all heard before? Also, let me know if you're interested in a part 2 to this video, where I cover a few other films that seem to be telling the same dark story. If you want to see that, comment part 2 below. And if enough of you are interested, I'll make sure that's the very next video. Also, if you have any other movies or TV shows you want me to break down, comment them below and I'll check them out. Ready or Not isn't the only film being used to warn us about our reality. If you're interested in a movie that in 2026 looks like a direct warning from a former president, make sure to watch my breakdown on Leave the World Behind right now. And if you want unfiltered truth that the mainstream media would never tell you, make sure to
Right. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all are doing well today. I hope you're doing better than me. Shit. I really do. I wish we were all living in a better world, but I guess we're the ones that have to fucking fight for it. Gotta do what you gotta do. It is what it is. But we'll also be the ones that benefit and reap the rewards from it after smashing these retards. Imagine being free again. Imagine everything free again. Imagine a world where nobody's stealing from you every time you go to buy something. The government, give me my tax. I'm going to steal from you. I'm going to steal from you and give it to pedophiles like Bibi Satanyahu to murder children. It's insane. Oh, here's one that'll piss you off. I hope, unless maybe you don't have a soul or a heart. I don't know. Lately. I know you guys do, but you know what I mean. Like these fucktards in the public are fucking psychopaths. What's up with this? Oh, hold on. Oh, golly, spring is already here in a way. Spring's already started here in a way. Everything's turning beautiful green from brown and starting and all this shit. Everything already knows that the days are getting longer from here on out, so to speak, right? Just all the vessels around us know, their fields know the same cycle every year. the sun bound the same electromagnetic track every year, same 4 seasons every year. See you next year, next season. Come back. You have to come back snow skiing next season when it's winter again. You know, you have to come back. How do you know it's going to be back? How do you know? I thought you were flying on a ball, gaga goo goo, like a fucking dipshit. How do you know? I thought you were fucking flying through space. I thought all this crazy shit was going on, man. What do you mean? How do you know, man? Because you're not. You're in a system. Same 4 seasons every year. Same electromagnetic track every year. Sun goes back and forth, up and down, in and out, faster and slower. Every year. Same thing. Again and again. You can watch it your whole life. The North Pole Star will be there as long as you're in the center enough of the world. As long as you're close to the center of the world enough, the North Pole Star will be visible to you every night till the day you die. It'll never move. That's why it's called a pole star. It's an electromagnetic pole that never moves. It's an electromagnetic chandelier above. What is electromagnetism? It's light. It's a hologram. We're in our collective holographic part of our collective mind. How do you know we're in our mind? Hell, okay, how can I give you a hint? Every word back in the day from the old world where we knew shit ended with M-E-N-T, which is the Latin root word for mind. All the words explained and acknowledged where they live. For example, when they say wisdom or free dome, because they understand they are indeed under a dome, right? And so when they say embarrassment or establishment or firmament, they're acknowledging that we're in our collective mind after every word. Like kingdom and freedom in all of these words is acknowledging that they're under a dome. They know they're under a dome. It's in the fucking language. It's built in the etymology of every word. Yeah, it's supposed to be another cold week. We got one more cold week before they set us loose from this bullshit. Having to buy propane gas. Hopefully I'll get some wood chopped up for next winter this year. Oh, by the way, behind me, check it out. I don't know if you noticed the new wood burning stove behind me. See that pipe going up and out? It's epic. Now I got a little fireplace right there behind me. It's in the kitchen and kind of comes out this way. But I can close this tarp wall and open these 2 tarp walls to the kitchen now and have a fire. It's great when it gets really cold again. It's next year, I guess. It's starting to warm up now. We got one more cold week, but anyway, let me show this video. I've been talking like it just, grinding, man. Blabbing. It's great.
Gideon Sa'ar, the foreign minister of Israel, is bragging about the fact that they illegalized criticism of Israel in Australia, that it's illegal now, it's criminal now to say from the river to the sea and globalize the intifada. Regardless of how you feel about those words, I really don't care. The fact that words coming out of your mouth now are actually criminal, and that he's also stating that...
But more importantly, it's not what the words, it's what the words are saying, which means they're telling you what you're allowed to think, express, not just say. It's a lot more than just say, right? They're telling you can't do a lot of things at once. They're telling you they rule over you. They're allowed to punish you if they don't like what you say. They rule over you is what they're proving to you. But the people are too dumb to see it and understand it because, it's government. It's okay. Government's doing it. It's okay. I don't know. They get a pass. Fuck it. Why? I don't know. I don't know why, because I'm brainwashed. I guess that's why.
glad that criticism of Israel is now considered criminal as well. Anti-Israel slogans and words are considered criminal. So let me just go ahead. Actually, before I do that, so I don't get my video demonetized, here's my disclaimer. I'm just reporting on facts. I'm not intending to promote hate, misinformation, or harassment.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to throw down with this same one. This goes for my video too.
Towards any group of people.
Great.
Now that I got that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at what this says here. Israel's foreign minister slips that Australia's crackdown on free speech is not about anti-Semitism, but it is about preventing criticism of Israel. I want to praise the change in legislation in Queensland designating some anti-Israel slogans as criminal. So here's the full article. Israel's minister praises Penny Wong on Iran Queensland speech ban.
Somebody needs to get choked out. The dude that just fucking.
Israel's foreign minister praised Penny Wong and urged other states to pursue Queensland's speech bans in Zionist leader briefing. And it goes on. Here's the actual tweet that Gideon Saar posted, the actual foreign minister account. He stated, in an extensive Zoom conversation with 700 participants of the Zionist Federation of Australia, I praise the moral decision by the government of Queensland to outlaw the anti-Semitic phrases from the river to the sea and globalize the intifada. I call on...
Some fucking stranger is going to outlaw. He decided what you're allowed to say now. Somebody just claimed authority in the government over you with a new law, and now you're going to be punished if you don't obey these rulers in the government, who come up with new rules, arbitrary, all the time, nonstop, until the day you die. You're being ruled over. I don't know how you don't see it. There's no such thing as a legitimate government or group of strangers making rules for you. I don't understand how you don't understand this.
Other states to follow suit with the Zionist Federation of Australia. So why are they working with a foreign government?
Exactly. Why, man? This is what I'm talking about, man. You have foreign entanglements, Israel infiltrating every government of every country around the world, okay, trying to dominate and bring in the interest of a foreign genocidal psychopathic pedophile government. It's force on everyone else and bring it comes first. Israel becomes first to everyone else in every other country, their agenda instead of the agendas of the countries themselves. It's nuts. Just look at America. It's a joke. $1 billion war every day for Israel. But you want food for your kids on food stamps? Are you kidding? We're taking that away, you dumb fuckers. That's for Israel. For Bibi, Satanyahu. It's insane, man. This place is fucking gnarly. It's gnarly. What's up, Bubscat? Much love, brother. How you doing? Can't thank you enough for any donos. Keep them coming, everybody. I'm fucking hurting. Just kidding. Where'd Valdez go? You're not allowed to leave. We got Murph laws. Don, I appreciate Valdez saying hi at least. Even if he does. We don't know if he sticks around. He's around. We got, yeah, it's gnarly. Oh, God. It's fucking dork. He's dork. All right, here we go.
Oh, it's bananas.
And how are you today, sir? Great. Listen, before you ring me up, I just want to let you know I'm not going to be giving extra money to charity. So can we just skip that part?
Wait for it.
Oh, no problem, sir. They've updated the system, so it's a lot more streamlined now. Find everything you need today? Yeah. Thanks. There we go. That's okay. And would you
streamline? these days, meaning it's built into every transaction now, begging for your money everywhere, all the time, everyone. It's already in the price. You have to literally take it out now everywhere you go. You have to take it out.
Would you like to give $1 to hungry kids today? No, I said no before. Oh, that's right. Okay, there's a picture of a little hungry boy. Will you just press on his belly?
Ow! Ow!
Okay, that's got it. So with the no help for hungry kids, that's $18.87. Add a 20.
Here it comes.
Your change is right there. Just pull the sandwich out of the little girl's mouth. This is not streamlined. It's just the new change dispenser, sir. The sandwich isn't coming out. Try putting your foot on her face. Have a nice day, sir. I was having a nice day.
You gotta put your foot on her face to get your change. You gotta put your foot on her face to get your change.
Did you see that video? No, it's bananas.
Again, it's too much. This place is too much. You know? Ooh. Oh, fuck no. Hell no. Shut your fucking hole. Cocksucking crow. Cars, get the fuck out of here, you nut jobs. God, I hate these fucking crows. In fact, I hate all noisemakers when I'm trying to play. Think. All right. Fuck it. Yeah, no. Check this shit out. All right, check this shit out. Check it out. You check it out. You tell me. I don't tell you. You tell me.
A Trump accuser has received money from the Survivor Fund managed by Khan. That is a huge potential revelation because it would mean that at least one Trump accuser was deemed credible enough in their accusations against Jeffrey Epstein that merited a fight.
Again, folks, in case you're too dumb to understand it, and what's going on is one of Epstein's co-conspirators, who is immune and cooperated because remember they made a deal, is Trump. He's one of the co-conspirators that got immunity. Think about it. Use your little, think about it.
Financial settlement. And not to mention Ehud Barak, the former prime minister of...
But that's why he's paying out people from the same fund of Epstein's paying out people. The conspirators, part of the conspirator fund, paying out victims.
Israel. These are incredible.
What more do you need here?
Do
I have to fucking draw? Do I need crowns? Do you want me to draw some cartoons?
Rich and powerful people on the global stage who are involved with Jeffrey Epstein.
You can help build the only independent news outlet, always on the ground with people.
Just in air quotes there here in Just Light Committee. His name is Rich Accountant with
covering what the corporate...
Jeffrey Epstein's longtime accountant was just deposed by the House Oversight Committee. His name is Richard Kahn. You'll see why I'm putting accountant in air quotes there here in just a minute. But in his deposition in front of the House Oversight Committee, as part of that committee's investigation into Jeffrey Epstein's crimes and any connections that they might have to the sitting president of the United States, Richard Kahn revealed some new information about an accuser against President Donald Trump, an Epstein victim who is also an accuser against Donald Trump. But this information is coming to us directly from the members of
we already talked about victims. I explained before how he's paid out already to victims. Trump has paid out to victims already.
House Oversight Committee. This is what Representative Suhas Subramaniam had to say. He is a
payouts to sexual assault accuser. Now, does Trump look like the guy or that wants to give anybody free money? He's not going to give you free money, right? Unless what the sexual assault accuser is saying is actually the truth. So yeah, there you go. I mean, that's as deep as I need to go into all this shit. All right. How's everybody doing today? I'm going to take a quick break. Is there any song requests? Meaning I'm going to play a song. But when I play a song, I'm taking a break. I mean, I know a lot of people used to complain about me taking a break a lot because I used to play a lot of songs. But my voice. My throat chakra is trying to open up. It's trying to decrystallize. So help a brother out. Help a butter out too. Just kidding. But nothing, huh? So I'll figure out something to play here. Yeah, I know. Who gives a fucking guy? I know. Whoops.
Look at those towering structures. It's the first combination of bascule and suspension bridge ever attempted. Most innovative. What an industrious empire. What an industrious empire.
When the buildings cried. So let's continue our exploration of our reality. And continue to examine the evidence of buildings being melted and damaged by some type of X factor event. Let's continue to look at the evidence on how the old world, highly advanced civilization, was wiped out by some event. A-frames from the heat, melting down over the arches and columns of the concrete all over itself, so you can't tell that it was a building. But this was a building, and to those who do the research, the Eagle Eye crew, they get the eyes to see, and they can clearly see the melting and the tripping, and then all mountains are really just melted buildings. Pockets of survival that allow us to see that these were buildings and what they looked like before. rock curtain, one after the other, concealing itself behind the rock curtains. So we can't tell that it was a building. But you can see the arches here, the columns, everything. And you can see how it has melted over itself, concealing that it was a building before. Inside of what it looks like in the inside of these buildings when they melt. These are such things as caves or underground bases. It's all just inherited, confiscated, melted buildings. Melted, but we have a pocket of survival here that lets us know what it looked like. And then you can see the damage coming up the wall. Not a Tatarian, but residual body size from the old world. Wings, look, wings, tail, this thing's got wings. Another depiction of a being from the old world. Looks like they communicated between worlds with ease, possibly, back in the day before this disaster of the X Factor event, this cataclysm that perhaps sealed us from other worlds in communications with other beings. And another depiction of a dog-headed looking humanoid. This highly advanced civilization, there were all different kinds of looking beings. If you're spearheaded into the home. Okay. I don't know why my videos don't play anymore. It's a fucking piece of shit fucking computer. What's up, buddy? How are you doing? He's a good boy. Good boy. Yeah, Jim, I think he left, but yeah, see, it doesn't work both ways. If they say things we hate, we don't, get to do anything to them. What happens if they say something we hate? Can these laws work both ways? See what I mean? It's like you're just claiming authority. You get to say what I'm saying. Are you fucking nuts? Again, if this doesn't prove to you that everybody in government is automatically mentally ill and they're criminals, everybody in government is automatically a criminal. They get paid parasitically by stealing your money via taxes, under the guise of taxes. Okay? That's how they get paid. Hundreds of thousands of dollars, even, and while you motherfuckers don't even get enough to survive. I don't know. It's the game is rigged, man. It's not. I don't know how you don't see it. And that's the whole point of having a government. Are you fucking kidding me? What's the matter? What? Come on, let's go. You want to go? What? You want to go out? You want to go out? What? Speak. You want to go out? Let's go. Get him up. He wants to go out. Whoops. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. It is damning and scathing, but no. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with my fucking piece of shit computer, man. Damn it, man. Damn it, man. God. Whoops. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, it does have my name, huh? God, look at this shit. Holy shit, I'll be darned. Oh. Oh, well. Anyway, that's funny. I can hear that shit. Y'all applauding? I can't believe it. Are you sure? Thank you. It's about time. Okay. Just kidding. Let's see here. What do we got here? Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, I was going to show you a video real quick. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
This is, clearly a war crime. If you're targeting the water supply to a civilian population, I don't know how you get around that, trying to justify that. I remember Trump was asked about it. Did you hear?
Oh, this is Dave DeCamp, born probably 20, 30 years after me. And, but my dad was named David DeCamp, David Marshall DeCamp. Yeah, Dave DeCamp, he went by Dave a lot.
Hear that? And
No.
He said his response was, "Oh, the Iranians are horrible people. They're chopping babies' heads off."
Yeah, the fucking retard Hegseth and Trump are using what do you call it? Sound bites from the Iraqi war and shit. I mean, it doesn't work. It's insanity to say shit like that.
Is the United States and Israel that their big refrain is how they don't target innocents. They'll go on every news show. The difference between us and Iran is we never target innocent people or civilians.
Yeah, they did. They absolutely fucking did.
Which Of course, we know that's not true, but do you have any evidence that that's happening directly right now? I mean, of course, they blew up that school with girls from 7 to 11 years old. They did that for sure. They bombed their police departments, right? They did that for sure. They bombed hospital in Iran. And now,
not to mention rescue, first responders. They also bombed. Yeah, let that sink in. They also bombed first responders. I think they call it a double tap.
They've bombed their desalinization plants, which then cuts off water.
Which they're big, huge water distillers that separate the salt out of the water so you can drink it to make it just pure H2O, so you can scoop up the hydrogen and oxygen fuel that your vessel requires here.
For civilians. So that is a war crime. So they are targeting civilians, right?
Yeah, I mean, as far as I can tell, they're both U.S. and Israeli strikes. And one thing that they've tried to do, Hegseth has tried to do this, is kind of distance themselves. Like those airstrikes on the oil infrastructure around Tehran that, rained oil down on the city.
Right.
Hegseth said, oh, that was Israel.
Yeah, that was a terrorist attack on 9 million people in Iran, what the U.S. did with that oil rain bullshit cloud. Yeah, toxic rain cloud. That was a strategy that targeted a civilian population of Iran. That's the biggest terrorist attack of all time that's not being talked about. I'm the only one that's talking about that black rain, that toxic rain that was a terrorist attack by the U.S. government. The pedophile fucks, Trump, Hegseth, all those pedophile motherfucking genocidal pedophile fucks.
Israel, that wasn't us. They're trying to act like there's a difference there. I mean, they launched the war together. Israel's whole war effort is relying on the U.S. And so, but we've seen reports both from Iranian government sources, and there's an NGO that's based in the U.S. that's funded by the NED that was basically set up to be very, critical of the Iranian government. But they have taken to reporting on the civilian casualties in this war, and they're very high, at least 1,200 civilians killed. And so, and as you mentioned, those types of targets keep getting hit over and over. And they're putting out these statements like, Hegseth is claiming that they're launching missiles from schools and stuff. And we just haven't seen any evidence of that. So they're kind of ceding the ground to justify killing civilians. And one thing I'll say that this went very...
Why they're trying to do the false flag attacks to justify more boots on the ground, which they should never have any. And now they got 2,500 and then they're going to die. And then it's just, you're not meant to be in the Middle East, America. I don't know what, get your big, huge nose the fuck out of their business, man. Like, what do you think you're doing, man?
Under the radar. This was back in 2020.
All right, enough of this shit. No comments. So anyway. Come on, man. Where's the other sound I'm looking for? Oh, that's horrifying. All right, let's try that. God, that was a bounce. How do I do it? I have sound effects coming right out of my mouth and like that, making those sounds. All right, what do we got here? Oh, now that's kind of strange. Check this shit out. So remember back in the day, what was the science fiction stories and the Wingmaker shit? What was that show? That shit, Doctor. Anyway, yeah, man, they got this I don't know what to make of it. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this shit right here. But hey, what's up, Tom? We got Tom and Jerry today now. Look, Tom and Jerry. What's up, my brother? I hope you're doing well. Love you, man. I appreciate you. So glad to have you here, Tom. Yo, yo. I try to email Tom or text Tom. He's my boy. And make sure he's doing make sure he doesn't freeze to death. Here.
You know what? They did the Brighter Days memory erasure treatment to me, so I'm having trouble remembering the details. They're foggy because at the Brighter Days clinic, they do the memory erasure, you know? The memory erasure. They erase my memories. It's a little foggy. You know what? They did the Brighter Days memory erasure treatment to me, so I'm having trouble remembering the details. They're foggy because at the Brighter Days clinic, they do the memory erasure, you know? The memory erasure.
Wait, so if your memory is foggy, how the fuck do you remember they erased your memory? Which is creepy as shit. This is crazy, man. Having your memories erased. What are you talking about? Hopefully, it's hypnotically speaking, right? You know, under hypnosis, you mean? Or you're saying they took a laser to your fucking head? Or whatever, scalpel, who knows?
Erase my memories.
Cut up into you.
It's a little foggy.
They love to fucking cut into you, these cocksuckers. Love to practice on you. It's a practice because they practicing on you because they ain't never done it before. Here, let's cut into some people. Let's see what it's like. They love it. Doctors are crazy.
You know what? They did the Brighter Days memory erasure treatment to me, so I'm...
What the fuck is Brighter Days? What is Brighter Days? What, holy shit. Yeah, they did. Look at her eyes. They did something. That's for goddamn sure. God damn.
I'm having trouble remembering the details.
Poor girl.
They're foggy because at the Brighter Days clinic, they do the memory erasure, you know? The memory erasure. They erase my memories. It's a little foggy.
A little foggy. Well, then how the fuck do you remember they did that? How do you know they didn't implant that shit? Maybe they put that memory in there that wasn't there. I'm kidding. You can't do that. You can't get away with that, mate. Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm going to fucking kill that goddamn thing. What is this shit? Oh, this retard. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Should I say something about that? This shit just makes me too angry. I can hardly talk about any of this stuff. I get so pissed off. It's hard to handle this shit. California and Gavin Newsom sued by Trump over EV mandates. Again, this could result in criminal charges, says TK. Yeah, hopefully fucking Satanyahu is better than a fucking doornail, dude. They need to assassinate Trump next or get his ass when he leaves the country. Anywhere. Go anywhere near the Middle East, you're dead, you fucking retard. Or hopefully he gets criminally executed and by his own shit. Just to give themselves some type of fucking inkling of credibility left. Right now, the government is nothing but a pedophile protecting, genocidal, terrorist attacking terror state that murders babies and does everything Israel says to do. So that's all America is right now. The government itself, just this gang of fucking terrorists, pedophiles too, to boot, child rapers. They eat and child cannibals, pedivores. We're dealing with fucking pedivores over here that love war and death and shit. Probably or partially not human at this point. Okay? Feeding on our fucking, our fucking life force. Are you shitting me? What the fuck is that about, right? You know what I mean? What the fuck? Do we need that shit? Do we think, is that the world you want to live in? Where you're getting constantly parasited? Physically and spiritually, so to speak? Or dimensionally? Or, etherically? Which is right here. Your eyes are only able to perceive a fraction of the world around you in the ether. Hell, your field used to be able to pick them up. That's why they call them a field. You feel with your fields, your electromagnetic field of your heart, the biggest field of your vessel. The seat of the soul. Your heart's seat of soul. That's where everybody's connected. You're connected to everyone else via the heart, etherically, the spirit, one all. Like members of a single organism. Like the same hair on this, all like the different hair coming out of the same head, different limbs coming out of the same body, different members of a single organism, all connected to the same spirit, but they don't even know it. Can you imagine how dumb these retards are here? What is this? Oh, shit. Shit. Well, shit, what's going on? Oh, I wanted to show something funny, dude. I thought this was funny, man. I mean, it's what you get, man. Karma, man. I think it's funny. I don't normally watch this shit, but I thought this shit, I came across it. You can't make it up, you know what I mean? Yeah, she can understand why her Charlie Kirk got killed, but she can't understand why people don't like Israel. No, I don't know. What the fuck? Holy shit. Oh, hell no. You fucking thieving retards. You fucking thieving retards. Look at them. God, the fucking richer they are, the more they are thieves. See ya. Stupid fucking retards. Look at them all. God damn, she didn't even pick it up yet, hardly. Yeah, don't bitch and complain. That ain't your box. If you didn't fucking touch something that wasn't yours in the first place, you would be fine. Gah! Oh, yeah. Take that, Stanky. Uh-oh. Oh, it didn't get her. That good. Oh, did it? She got off the hook. Motherfucker's got an Escalade. Oh, boy, you got lucky. What is it, pudding? Just kidding. Yeah. Oh, gosh, you got lucky. Porch Pirates is the name of this. Porch Pirates. Porch Pirates get instant karma compilation. Oh, my God. Holy fuck. Yeah! God damn. Oh, how the fuck is she walking right now? Man, these porch pirates. Yeah. That ain't your mailbox, Stinky. Why are you touching someone else's mailbox for? I'm gonna spray and shit. Wait, then they cry. They got the gall, the audacity, the nerve to cry about you dumb fuck. You fucking was trying to commit a crime and harm. You got it coming, stupid shithead. You're lucky they're not spikes. You're lucky they're not spikes. Because they should not be either, because stealing, god damn, she broke the whole porch. Stealing doesn't warrant killing somebody. That's insane. But that's pretty funny. You gotta be shitting me. This crazy well of a fucking creature fell through, broke the fucking porch. She's got a brand new fucking Corvette. And she's ready to go. And that's not good enough. That's not good enough. It's never enough. You can't get enough. The richer they are, the more shit they want. I had to throw a side note video today. Oh, yeah. See a little instant karma. And again, it ain't their fault. They're in a system that forces them to steal. With their children. With their children. Yeah. Yes. No fucking way, man. Oh, hell no. What is happening here? We got kangaroos next. For some reason we're not picking up any volume from her. I don't know why. She doesn't put out any volume. These fucking retards. Look at them go. It's this new thing. Is that really a skunk? Oh, it fucking nailed her. You get hit with that, it ain't coming off for weeks. They literally put a skunk in there. Did y'all see that? They put a skunk in the box. Look at this fat fuck. Oh, hell no. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, another one through the porch. Man, y'all got to watch your weight, at least for safety reasons. At least if you don't care about your health safety, at least what about your physical safety? This is insane. This is insane. Again, do you notice there's a lot of fat people that like to steal? Most of these people are fat, which tells me these fuckers like to cheat. And they want to get as much food as they can. These fat fuckers are fucking thieves. I'm not saying all fat people are inherently thieves, but god damn. Maybe it's just because everybody from the neighborhood's fat. It's not that they're just a bunch of thieves. But there's a lot of fat fucking thieves. And a lot of fat Americans. It's that incredible healthy GMO food and chemtrail cocktail sprayed on you every day. It's fantastic. And don't forget the fluoride in the water. It's fantastic for you every day. Yes. Yeah. Get her. Oh, man. You ain't getting that off. They don't even know what a skunk is. Oh, hell no. Way TMI. She's going through the deck. She's going through the deck. It's an old deck. She's going through the door. Maybe not. Sorry about that. Nope. It is nuts, dude. It's fucking nuts. Oh no, what's this shit? What's this through the deck? No, the railing's gone. The railing held up. Son of a bitch, it must be new. The rats, look at this, rats. That is fucking nuts. She broke the goddamn railing like a fucking bear running away. Get her! The skunk chased her. Oh man, it is pathetic. Rich people or classy, so-called supposedly classy people, excuse me, stealing. Are you serious? You think because you try to act like you have class that you're all a bunch of fucking thieves, man. This is a pathetic world we live in where they're forced by a system to make fools of themselves on camera. You can't make this shit up. Is that AI? You think that's AI? I doubt it. That shit was real. I'm not saying they don't have some, but who gives a fuck if it's AI or not? It was kind of funny. I don't watch, like I said, I don't watch videos like that usually. But it's not. There's no need for that to be AI. That's just kind of ridiculous. So what else? I gotta fucking bail out of here. I'm cutting out early than I normally do. I hope you guys are doing well. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Don't forget to leave a donation. I love you and thank you for those who did. And go have a good day today. Blessings to you all. And please like, share, subscribe. Much love. I love you all. Have a good one, y'all.